All right, we back. Hold on. Before we get started, welcome back to Uncommon Commentators with Jay, Jonah, and Zoe. We are coming fresh off the Lakers and Timberwolves game.
Basketball game.
Basketball game.
Golly.
Before we hit the record, I was just telling Zoe that the Timberwolves didn't run a set for the whole fourth or overtime. It seemed like
just disappeared on O.
Let's see.
Yo, they were just like,
tweets.
You know what? What's the coach now? His name Finch.
Yeah.
Finch.
I mean, it's the same shit we saw in the Memphis series last year. It's a lot of it.
You know, I guess it was just so fun. Like, that series was so fun. And I didn't really even pay attention to that shit. I guess because tonight it was like the only thing on, really, basketball. Mm-hmm. It was like, you were just locked in. It was just like, damn. And then everyone saw it. Mm-hmm. That was the thing. Like, what the fuck?
And the Lakers being in it draws more attention too, obviously.
Oh, yeah. The Lakers being in it, that brings any and everybody who don't even watch basketball to watch the damn game.
Yep, the haters don't come out. Haters don't come out for LeBron.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Everybody watching.
Yeah, they scored 7 points in the last 10 minutes. 11 over the final 11 minutes. They were missed 14 of 16 and had 8 turnovers. So
them turnovers.
I think the Lakers were just gifting them opportunity.
Oh, yeah.
They really were. I'm talking both teams on the turnovers.
Even at the end of the game, shit. Honestly, Minnesota should have been blowing these boys out. When they get down to like 7 or 8, like in the beginning of the fourth, it was like, this is not looking good.
I've seen this story too many times.
Yeah,
so I can't get
that shit wasn't looking good.
Yeah, hey.
Like a normal fan in my situation right now would not be like. I mean, I'm still angry, but like I'm composed. Like I've seen this damn franchise, bro.
I was just talking before we started recording. I was talking about when LeBron hit that corner 3 against the Bulls back when he was on the Cavs. I was like, sometimes you just got to live with that shit.
yeah,
that shit hurts, but you saw it happens.
Man.
The good thing is you can only blame the team. You can't blame the opponents.
Nope.
People on some ref stuff, but I'm like, there were some iffy calls, but at the same time, none of our shots that we were taking were going to draw fouls. They were end of shot clock, just miss. You maybe get a bailout call.
Yeah,
I don't know what the hell AD was doing on that one play.
Yo, AD was not 3. He was not going to be able to drive home safely tonight.
You're up 3.
And first of all, how it was so many mishaps by the Lakers.
I was about to say blunders.
Out of bounds plays. Like, how do you forget about He's one of the better 3-point shooters on the Timberwolves. How do you forget about this man? I want to say
he was 6 or 7 coming into that shot.
How do you forget about this man? By himself. So now you got to run, hope to God you get there just to make him do something. And AD fouled him.
You just got to jump straight up.
Just straight up.
You're tall as
straight
hell.
Up, straight down.
You
don't
know
even
this.
Jump.
It's like people know like the fundamentals, but when it get stressful moments, that shit go out. They don't know.
I don't get how it
watching the
sometimes.
Shot, walking backwards.
I don't get how you foul a 3-point shooter sometimes. Like maybe because I'm not a shot blocker when I play guard, But like,
yeah.
I'm not going.
You gotta just learn how to jump. Like, I mean,
that's one of the most frustrating things with basketball in general. Especially like if you watch college hoops, there'll be a guy that's like a 20% free 3-point shooter. He'll do a pump fake and that guy goes flying.
Like what are you doing? Like, what are you doing?
Hey, KYP, know your personnel.
I feel like any other team, Minnesota probably would have bounced back in overtime. I think just trying to come back, you got against the Lakers in overtime. You got LeBron, who's going to make the right decision every time. Like, he tired as fuck, but his mental is so strong. Like, he been in a situation.
He was probably the most serious one out there tonight.
The most serious. Everybody else was unserious the whole game.
By far.
AD took a while to get going. He was getting the putbacks, like you said.
I think Reeves seemed like he was kind of serious. Reeves.
He was checked in a little bit.
Yeah,
he just didn't have as much usage.
Yeah. But D'Lo, where was D'Lo at? Talking about
he was a DMP for like the whole fourth quarter and overtime, and he just came in situationally.
Yeah, situationally for sure.
Because Dennis was playing better than him. Real talk.
Oh, facts.
All the like in both games, like the veteran players who you would not expect to showed up tonight.
Which is crazy because Dennis was signed, a month before the season started after his Euro Ball run?
Like, he was
the league is talented, bro.
It is very talented. It's very talented. I guess, I don't know. Y'all got another chance. Y'all gonna have a home game, that's good for y'all. I still would like to. That sucks because I like you guys and I like OKC. But since you the homie, you the bro, we still gonna we root for Minnesota to get that 8 seed.
Right. I think OKC and the Pelicans could be a fun game though.
That's definitely gonna be a fun game.
That's definitely gonna be a fun game. It's gonna be high scoring. I think it's gonna be high scoring. Once they're gonna pull it out, and then they're gonna get to going.
Go back and forth. Let's see. I like to see these teams who, they're not the top 1 through 4, but they're still gonna go at it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I think that's gonna be a lot of fun. I really do think so. When's that? Tomorrow night, right?
Believe so, yeah.
Oh yeah, the Bulls play tomorrow night.
I mean, it was a great bounce back game. I'm glad we recorded after though, because man, it's more fun to talk about this.
Oh yeah, like it was cool. Like it's late. Yeah, but hey, it is.
And I would have been pissed if I missed this.
I was about to say I probably could have watched that live. Watch you record this.
Yeah,
just to see.
Your reactions would have been all over the place because that last 5 minutes, and then it was just like. First of all, I didn't even know who wants the ball. First, they steal it. Hold on, let me back up. Was it the right call on Bron when he dove on the ground?
I think
no, that's a loose ball.
They call that 50-50. People are overthinking it because it's Bron, I think.
Yeah, I think that can go either way.
I don't think, personally, I don't think that should be called. But if you're going consistency of what refs usually call, it's going to be the foul. And
definitely. I would like to see refs, no matter who's involved with that play, to swallow a whistle when people are diving on the ground. I think if we're both players are going for the ball, it shouldn't be a whistle, I believe, unless you really just see somebody push them out the way, then dive.
Yeah, it's about player safety, part of that, making that call. Because he did hit his leg. I'm not making I
get that. He hit his leg, but that was a big break. That was a good. I don't know. It happened so fast. Did AD knock the ball off Slow-Mo's leg to go back court? It happened so quick when he switched.
I don't know what the hell happened. He was talking about. Oh, that's great defense. I'm like, bro, he just dribbled it out. Reggie was wilding.
Yeah,
Reggie another one of those guys who
my
you got
least favorite.
He's so bad.
He's definitely at the bottom of the list.
Him and Chris Webber. If I never have to hear Chris Webber call a game ever again in life, he does not need to do that, bro. He is awful. And y'all do. A lot of people feel the same way, but I'm not gonna get started with that. But it was that call. And then, not that call, and then he lost the ball. So, them last 2 possessions was just sloppy as hell. I didn't know who wanted to win the game at that point. It was just a turnover every time.
I was worried with Ant coming into the game because, we saw it with the last regular season matchup with the Lakers is they want to make him a jump shooter. Because, when he has his best games, he starts getting downhill. That's what opens up his jumper.
Bro, he gets –
they're putting Vando on him.
But when he goes – fast break, and he just split through players.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, he is.
Yeah, with the ball. He's a freak in nature.
With the ball. With the ball. You know how hard that shit is to be that damn fast with the ball?
He seems quicker with the ball than without it.
And he has control. There is no, hate to say it, Westbrook. Westbrook, you don't know what the fuck about to happen. But Ant goes to the hole with control, bro. He gets there. He know how to stop on a dime. He know how to move his body in the air. It's nuts. Y'all got y'all one, man. Y'all really do.
Bro's still younger than Scotty Barnes and Evan Mobley, who are a class after him.
And he was hooping at Georgia.
Yeah, that's somebody crazy
from Georgia, bro.
Well, they were just trying to make him take shots, and then he came down on I watched that replay again. He came straight on his head, shoulder. I think that had to be messing with him a little bit.
Yeah,
I don't want to make excuses for him, but still, you just needed something out of him. And Cat was hooping, and then he got his fouls, and he was a different player.
Yeah. That's always been, I feel correct me if I'm wrong, I feel it's always been Cat's biggest thing was his fouls. Cat will be hooping, and then he always get, too quick. He'll get a foul, he don't agree with it, he'll be frustrated, and then he'll do something dumb and, reach, and then he out the damn game.
It's always those little contact. He has an open shot, and he has to feel it's.
Yeah.
Hey, now that you
IQ is
mention
frustrating
it,
as
like
hell.
a bunch of cat like reaction memes are popping into my head. Like this does happen.
Yes.
Right, more than I think about.
Yes, like that really fouls really mess up Cat a lot. If Cat can get that under control, man, Minnesota with him and Ant is that could be vicious.
That's the thing about like obviously I'd be optimistic about the squad, but even if the whole Rudy shit's a bust, you still got Cat, Aiden, Jant,
absolutely.
Ant. So
I was just about to ask you about Rudy. I was just about to ask you, like, I was seeing on Twitter
people been wilding, bro.
that they said they just better without Rudy. Do you feel that way? That's your squad.
I think the ceiling's higher with Rudy, but it just takes a lot of buy-in and a lot of schematics, and I don't think that team is built for that. Like this team is not very like a high IQ team. Like we are. I was looking at our defensive numbers. Like they're not simple.
No, go ahead.
No, go off. That's your squad. You got it.
But I mean, that's how we saw a lot of that last year too, and that's even with Conley upgraded in the IQ level of maturity and knowing what the hell he's doing. That's another story.
We knew this with Rudy, though. Like,
yeah.
Utah, just seeing what they went through with him and towards the playoffs, taking him out the game.
Like, you
kind of need those spark players that you're talking about.
He is off the court, too.
Yeah, he is. Like,
clown.
I will say, okay, since we are talking about Rudy, real quick, like, did Slomo really call him a bitch?
Oh, you could see him say it. You could read his lips.
Even if he did.
I'm a swing. He told him if he's dead, shut up, bitch, right? He said
whatever it was.
That's what he said.
Whatever
you
it
could
was.
read his lips.
That's what he said.
I'm getting all the shit off on Rudy. I'm loading the clip on his punk ass.
I know. We don't. Nobody really fucking Rudy like that. No way. But and it was a soft ass punch, man.
It was. That was a shove.
It was tough because obviously you had to do something about it, but at the same time, the circumstances were so terrible. The last game of the year. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that can be a good thing for a team. It can spark you and get your back together. It depends on how you build from that, obviously.
Yes, absolutely.
But like I saw a lot of the like KG was talking about that. I don't know. It sounds like an old head ass take, but you know what I'm saying. It could definitely if you take it the right way, it can put you in the right direction. But just like not having another big tonight was tough because I mean. Slomo was solid at the 5, but you needed another body out there.
You saw from the jump, the Lakers was like, "We're just going to the rack."
The offensive rebounds were crazy.
Like they were just going to the rack, bro. You saw what their plan was. We'll shoot the 3 if it's open, but we're going to the hole.
Yeah,
you guys have no shot blockers.
Yeah, that point in the paint differential was crazy, right?
Yeah, nuts. It was.
I think the Lakers
really
had like 8 shots before the Wolves put up a shot. Because of offensive rebounds, and the Wolves drew like free throws on the first play and had a couple turnovers or something.
Y'all miss Rudy.
Big time for that. Oh yeah, definitely for that. Anything else about tonight's game or?
Fucking Darvin, bro.
Yo,
I don't know what's going on there.
I peeped the rotations. They ass.
Bro,
like, I really got to sit down and look at these rotations.
This is read and react, which can be good.
If Brian wasn't the homie, I would really be like, man, get them out the playoffs now.
Rudy and Vando.
Him is awful. He should not be a head coach, bro.
I love Vando, but come playoff time, he can only play you 20 minutes a night.
Oh, yeah.
Facts.
Vando
They're going to double off him every time.
Yeah, if you got Vando on the court for 30, 35 minutes a game, good luck to you winning that series.
Rui hit a 3 late, like when it was super tight. And I'm like, if Rui beats us by hitting open threes and it's not LeBron or AD,
you definitely take that. You
can have your win.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
You did.
Yo,
like,
they went with
you'll take it with Dennis Schroeder hitting the open 3 before the overtime. Like you'll take that.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yo, at one point it was Brown at the 5. I think Troy Brown Jr., Vando, Rui, and Schroeder were out there, and I was like, "This is the 5.
Man is awful." I don't even know if this man.
Which is funny because this is an upgrade from what they had prior.
That is an upgrade. Maybe on one end.
You think
or
he's
just like in person? I'm talking like in personnel. Like what he's working with now is better than what they had prior, and there's still so many holes.
I thought you were saying he was better than Frank Vogel. I was like, whoa, that's a hot take.
No, Frank looking real good.
Yeah, like I think Frank wasn't bad. They butchered that championship team after they just started signing people like it was a video game. They were just messing with the chemistry, and that's basically what happened. But so you got anything else about tonight's game?
No, it was close. First half, really thought Minnesota might run off with it when they went on that run going into half.
Was it like 14-2? Was it
14-2?
It was a damn near flawless first half.
Flawless.
Yeah.
Flawless.
I was saying, like, maybe we might pot early. Minnesota might
I
this one out.
It did sound like
Never.
Minnesota for bust that ass. But guess what?
He said never.
Jonah know his squad.
We got to
Jonah
be up
know
like
that shit is not-
35-40 for me to be confident. I'm telling you.
Hey, let me tell you something. Jonah wasn't confident, even though this man is older. He was not confident when LeBron James is on that court and is at the crib. You don't know what the fuck gonna happen. You don't want to.
He turned it up a notch for sure this game too.
Oh, he
compared to what
did.
it's,
Oh, yeah.
because I was wary.
You
But-
definitely could tell he turned it up.
Regular season games, I'm like, I'm not gonna throw a tweet out there and look like an idiot in a week. You know,
Yeah. Like
He-
you know,
he was
you know
gassed.
he's gonna be ready for this shit. Playoff time, you don't have no back to backs. You always got a rest day in between. 2 days
They
when
play,
you switch the cities. So
They play Saturday or Sunday? Either way, they got a lot of rest time.
a
That's
lot of
huge
rest
for
time
them.
to go. Ooh, Lakers, Memphis. Yo, I just realized what the matchup is gonna be.
it's gonna be
Oh,
like
Oh.
I think the Lakers have a better chance in this one than they would against any other top 4 seeds for sure. But at
Yeah,
the
I
same
agree.
time, the product of basketball could be really terrible.
awful.
Okay, I agree with you there too.
After what we saw in this
Yeah,
game,
awful.
bro.
It could be full of antics the whole series.
Bro,
Oh,
Dylan
we
Brooks,
got Dylan
Ja,
Brooks.
anything around LeBron,
Oh my
just
God, Dylan
amplified. Like,
Brooks. Is he gonna
it's
be
gonna be a
guarding
series.
Bron? This is gonna be must see TV.
might.
We gonna
Probably.
move on. We're gonna speed through this. I don't even know. It doesn't even matter to do a wrap up at the end of the season. So
Let me just read off these. I took some notes the other day of
Oh, go
just
ahead.
ridiculous end of
Absolutely.
regular season stats in the NBA are insane.
Yeah, the last day they get everybody.
It was so
Everyone has
bad.
the green light on the last game of the season.
it was
So we got
weird.
Peyton Pritchard with 30, 14, and 11 in 46 minutes of play in regulation.
Peyton.
I didn't know he
Peyton
played
getting
46
buckets.
minutes too.
Then we got Cam Thomas with 46. Weirdest
That's what he-
season I've ever seen out of a player.
Weird.
Hey,
weird.
hold up. I saw this Cam tweet. It was like his season is going to be like he drops 40, 5 DMPs. He drops 101, another 10 DMPs. He drops 82,
Crazy.
another 10.
Yes.
Like,
Yo,
it's
he
just
did,
wild.
and he did just was not playing no more after all those 40-point games. Like he was not getting no type of run as whatsoever. I don't know what the hell was going on.
But then we got UD in his farewell game with 24 and 3 threes.
I missed that. UD had 24 points.
Yes.
And a oop.
And 3 threes.
Get the hell out of here, bro! I missed that.
It was like
I totally
I saw this
missed
one stat, and it was like highest points in 7 years, highest field goal made in 12 years, most
was
threes
wild.
made in a game ever.
Yo, I missed that. How y'all did not share that with
And
me?
he caught a lob. And he caught a lob.
Bro,
caught a lob?
it was a lot going on. All those games were earlier.
Yo,
in the
Sunday
day,
it was
too,
a lot
like-
going on. It was Easter. It was
Yeah.
all those games. The Masters was going on. Soccer was going. Yeah, it was a lot of shit.
And it was
happening.
nice out.
Yeah, yes, and it was definitely nice outside. Yeah, there was a lot of shit going on Sunday. I
But then
definitely
we
missed
got
that.
Dom Barlow for the Spurs, two-way player, had 21 and 19.
Okay. When I
19
checked the Spurs
rebounds, 19
box
assists.
score,
19 rebounds.
damn.
going
When I checked
on,
the
bro?
Spurs box score, I was like, I don't know you. I don't know you.
I don't know.
You, I haven't paid attention to in a hot minute, and I just clicked off. I'm not gonna lie.
We got Theo Pinson, the podcaster, with a triple-double. Yep. Kenny Lofton Jr. with 42 in his first career start.
They let him
Grizzlies
go
played
off.
one guy off the bench.
Yo, let me tell you something. When you said Kenny Lofton in the group
Uh-huh.
chat, I'm like,
Uh-huh.
what is going on?
They're completely different sizes, too.
Everything's opposite, yo.
This
Yo.
man's a paint beast.
That's hilarious.
Crazy.
That's so funny. That is so funny.
And then we got Trey Mann with a triple-double as well.
That is the end of the season. It's wild as well that no team
Those rest
finished with
days.
60 wins.
Yeah. Oh, that. Yeah.
That no one has 60 damn wins, bro. That's insane. I should have looked it up when the last time it actually happened. I want to say, if I take a guess, I would say maybe the 70s.
I'm not even sure how long.
Teams was winning games in the 80s. It seemed like it was always somebody with 60 wins in the 80s.
I think this is just another point to
it probably
what Jonah was saying.
Watch it be like 94.
Maybe. But like Jonah says, like the talent pool nowadays, like all these teams, even the bottom tier, they're better than they were.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Definitely. Oh, it is one more thing I want to get to before we start talking about the rest of the playoffs. The Plumlee and Bones Jones situation. Not Bones Jones. Bones Highland. Bones Highland. What the fuck happened there?
I love when guys get in each other's face so much that they like kiss each other.
Yeah, like
funny as hell.
right there. Like y'all not finna fight, bro. But what were they arguing about?
Ass. I don't know, but I saw Bones' body language after. Sulking his shoulders, clapping for the ball. Someone else would go up and he just.
Didn't he get into it with the guys in
Denver?
No, Denver. That's right. Wasn't he getting into it with them too?
He pretty much got taken out of the rotation.
Yeah, he was hooping at one point. All of a sudden, it was like cryptic ass tweets from Jamal Murray on Twitter and shit. It was weird shit going on.
I saw someone who follows me on Twitter was at the Wolves Denver game right before the deadline, and they kept sending pictures and the replies of Bones being like hanging out by the basket while the team's in timeout just by himself. Like weird stuff.
That's not a good look.
VCU.
He's acting weird. He got game too, but he's acting weird as hell. But
yeah, to be honest, with everything going on in Minnesota, I didn't see too much on what actually happened. I saw the little clip.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really dive too much into it. How did y'all feel about this NBA regular season as a whole? Before we move on, we end that chapter of basketball. How did y'all feel about it? Did you enjoy it from beginning to end?
The West was fun to watch for sure.
Yep.
The standings.
Mm-hmm.
East, we kind of knew who was going to be the top dog.
Yeah, we knew that
pretty much stayed like that.
Yeah, it definitely did. Like it did. Like wasn't like Miami. Like oh shit, Brooklyn was there till everything just KD got hurt and all that other shit.
It was fun to look back at
that changed everything.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It was fun to look back at my season predictions. The standings are always so fun to predict because you're like, you look back and think of who's.
Do one this year?
We for sure got to do it on the pod next year.
Oh yeah, we
next
will.
Year. Yeah. I did it for the first time this year.
Because you can see how horrendously wrong you are and how much shit went down with certain teams.
Yes.
Like I had the Nets at like 6, and they still ended up there. But look how much happened. So.
We're definitely gonna have us like an NBA season preview, show type thing. We do that.
That's a whole month of content right there.
Yeah, absolutely. I enjoyed. It was fun. It was like a lot of weird moments. Like I don't know if I want to call it weird, but it was just we're starting to see like old players get older. We see like the new guys coming up. We seeing people being salty, like Draymond and Clay and shit with certain things. I want to say probably one of the best moments of the year was LeBron, of course, breaking the record because nobody on earth thought that shit was ever going to be broken, and not by him. No one thought it would be his ass, but
they didn't
even
want
his career.
Yeah, like no one knew. I think the one thing that, of course, that turned me off, and for a lot of other people, was low management. Like it got to be like it's a difference between like hurt and being injured. Like it was just certain. I feel like certain times guys can fight through things, but other than that, I enjoyed the season. Season was cool. I think I watched more this year than I did last year. I believe I did, but it was fun. Nobody, like you said, no one won 60 games. Like it wasn't like nobody dominating the West. Well, I guess Denver was. There's been one all year, right?
For the most part. They kind of took over probably.
The Pelicans was number 1 too.
Oh, shit, Portland was up there too at one point.
Yeah, like it was. Like if Portland was, then
you got to give it like a third of the season, and then you can
before you start. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. We know how
the Jazz were number 1 in the first month.
They were. Mm-hmm. They were, but I guess we just move on to this.
Hold on.
Oh, my fault. Go ahead. Did you? Oh, you didn't give yours. My fault, Zoe. Damn, my bad, buddy.
No, you straight. Nah, personally, I focus in more on the Bulls. I'm catching all 82 if I can. So that season
for
was
sure.
Up and down, headache, win against the good teams, lose against the bad teams.
Oh, yeah.
The Lonzo news hurt. And like you guys said, the East, we kind of knew what it was going to be anyways. Until the Brooklyn trade, things kind of changed a little bit, but it just kind of shortened up the race. Yeah. And in the West, it was cool to watch all these teams, these new guys, Memphis, start making these rivalries. The Pelicans, I hope they kind of make this play-in run right now, even without Zion, but I'm high on them and just their, future.
Zion.
The Kings, just their growth this year, crazy. And it was just a little wild ride in the West that kind of made up for the lack of the movement in the East.
I think we do have some interesting storylines with these playoffs. There's so much in the matchups. Like Jonah said a few weeks ago, these matchups, it's really gonna matter with these matchups, and we're gonna jump dead into it.
We got some good ones.
We got some good ones.
We do.
And since Zoe, like one of the last things he talked about was the Kings, we're just gonna start with the Kings and the Warriors.
Man, I'm excited.
It's like old Warriors versus new Warriors.
Yep.
We're going to get so much handoffs, screens,
it's gonna
small
be
ball.
like a mirror on the court. That's what it's going to look like on the court.
It's going to be like better than – I know a lot of people are high on that Knicks Cleveland one, going back and forth there. But this matchup offensively, it's just going to be so fun to watch. Like you said, the dribble handoffs, the movement. It's going to be so good. Just good basketball.
You're not going to see lockdown defense the whole game, but you're going to see spurts of like 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Somebody's getting locked down in key moments. Do you think y'all think the Warriors are locked in to win? You need at least one, because they're damn near impossible to beat in San Francisco. Like that is just one of the hardest places to win. They just need one.
Kings fans
Sacramento,
wild
Sacramento, from my time, was a hard place to play, and a lot of players say it's still a hard place to win in Sacramento. So
they've been on one this year.
They have.
Yeah. Y'all see the ticket prices?
Bro.
No, are they high?
Highest out of any market, any team. It's like $450 starting.
$450.
Good for them. They deserve, bro. Good for them.
And I was saying this to a buddy of mine. Like, I hope if you're a season ticket holder for like the past 20 years, I hope they give you like bonus, like 4 extra tickets to just throw out to people, bro. Like,
yo, that's good for them, because when they were good with Weber and Spazier and
Bobby Jackson.
Bobby Jackson, yes.
Minnesota
Christie. Wasn't Divac on that team still?
Divac, yep.
Man, that was a fun team, man.
Hey, fuck Scott Pollard. Just because I felt it. Just fuck Scott Pollard.
Oh. Yo ass. Y'all, so do y'all think, who y'all got winning? Let me just start this. Let's get it out the way. Who y'all got?
It's a tough one. I've been thinking about this one today. Because obviously you got you can't shy away from the Warriors' playoff prestige and their ability to perform in the playoffs. No. But at the same time, like, this team's defense and their turnover issues will drive you insane.
Oh yeah,
so bad at some points.
I think a lot of people are underestimating the Kings for sure. Just out of predictions I've seen, so I'm just gonna rock Warriors in 7. I think it might be kind of a middling ground take. It's nothing crazy, but I think the Warriors take it, but I think a lot of people are sleeping on the Kings.
I think they are too.
Even though I'm not like huge on them, hey, they get it done when in a clutch time when they need it, and they can put buckets together quick with their threes. So I'm excited.
I'm going Kings in 7.
Oh shit!
I'm going Kings in 7, bro.
Okay.
I don't gamble like that, but I'm not saying don't ask me that damn question. Don't tweet me saying would you put money on them? No, because I don't gamble like that.
Theoretically, yes.
Hey, this type of gambler I am. I do prop bets on the Super Bowl. Everybody do that shit, so I ain't no gambler.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Right. So, but yes, I'm going with the Kings in 7. Kings in 7. They gotta, if the Warriors gotta win too. I know it's the Warriors, man. I know it is, but I think this is their last run, man. I don't feel confident about the Warriors like I felt confident about them last year. Last year, I felt like I didn't think it was gonna win, but I felt like they was gonna. I didn't see that shit coming.
Still didn't want to see him in the playoffs.
See that shit coming whatsoever. But I thought they was going, could make it to the West Conference Final like they did, but I didn't want to expect them to win. But I think the Kings going to win in 7, man. That's what I'm going with.
Man, I got the Warriors in 6 on this one.
Ooh, I hear you.
We got some variants.
Against the Warriors, And the last game, even though it was against Portland, just getting
they was busting their ass.
They was busting ass. They was busting their ass, but it was kind of just a get right game.
Yeah, it was.
Just set that tone before you go into a playoff.
No, I would tell you,
Steph, Clay, and Dre.
I would tell you though, that game did scare me. I was like, oh shit. It looked like they trying to send a message like, we are the Warriors.
What, Clay had 15 in the first few minutes?
Yeah, I know, like you said, it's Portland, but it was still let me get this shit right. Let me get this rhythm. So, we're not playing to not play. Because, look, Kerr could have sat them right. Did they have to win on Sunday?
Nah, they had to win that one.
They had to win? This really was locked in.
They probably would have had Ty Jerome playing point guard if they
didn't.
Hey, shout out to Ty Jerome.
But
Virginia legend.
Yeah. If the Warriors win, not going to be shocked. I'm just going with the Kings, man. I like this Kings team. It's fun. It was at first, it started off well, it's a cool story. The Kings, they're going to be good, and never dropped off. It's they was in learning moments. They was growing as a team, and they got a legit coach in Mike Brown.
I was just about to say.
That's the thing. That's what helped me pick them in 7. They got a legit coach. He been in battles. He coached with the Warriors. He know how to do this shit. So it's just going to depend on the players executing. It's going to be hard. This ain't going to be no easy task when you got Steph over there. When you got Curry over there, shit's just different. It's just...
You double the ball and he dumps it over to Clay.
Yeah, people just always want to talk about his shooting. The man is unguardable on offense, bro. He can do everything on offense.
You try to take him out of the game, okay, you get off him, he's just going to find other people, bro.
Yes, because he can pass. I think that's one part of Curry's game that people don't talk about is his passing. He talk about his shooting and dribbling, but the man can pass.
Or the shooting opens up the passing so much that people sleep on it.
Mm-hmm.
He hits Draymond on the short roll. Draymond finds the open man.
Yep. It's going to be the thing. This is going to be the thing. Is Kuminga and them boys going to be really ready? Now, them going and getting GP the second in the deadline was huge for them because to have him and I always fuck his name up. The white dude. Is he white?
The white dude.
DiVincenzo. There you go.
The white Michael Jordan.
Them two, they are some menaces on defense. When they're on the court at the same time, good luck to the ball
flying around like his hair's on fire.
Them two, when Kerr puts them on the court at the same time, you don't expect a bunch of damn scoring, but they're going to be locking you up so much. They're going to be running all the time and getting easy baskets. So that was good for the Warriors, but it's going to be a fun series. No matter who wins, it's good. I can just really watch and not really care who really won the series, but
it'll be fun to see some analyzing on Twitter and stuff with people, and the X's and O's stuff should be really fun to see.
Let me tell you something. People don't know, bro.
Even to someone that I feel like I'm trying to learn more X's and O's stuff, but when you watch the Warriors play basketball, you can recognize that style.
Oh yeah,
instantly.
Oh yeah.
Being able to watch that will be really fun, and
yeah.
See what Mike Brown got up his sleeve.
It always sucks I feel for people who got to guard when the Warriors do a little flare out and they have Curry on one side and Clay coming on. What the fuck do you do when you got them both doing?
They gotta go like clockwork.
Yo,
it's so tough.
What are you gonna do?
They dump it to Draymond, and he just does a little shovel pass, screens you, and you're screwed.
Bro,
he's done.
Like, that's the thing about the Warriors. The reason they could make another run this year because they so smart. They've been here so many times since 2015. They've been going to the playoff, since 2013, 2014? Mm-hmm. They only missed it a couple times because of injury. That's the crazy thing about the Warriors. They only missed the playoffs because of injury, not because they just suck. Injury. So it's like they know what to do. So that's going to be a fun series.
I think the matchup will be a little bit better because the Kings for sure will be a team that won't be having their center sitting back hella far. Because if you sag off Draymond or Looney, you're getting off-balled there on the spot.
Oh, yeah.
On a screen, anything. They're getting that man open.
Oh, yeah.
That he's not fighting around the screen. He's getting
exactly.
open.
No, yeah.
It's going to be a good look.
No, for sure.
So
I'm anxious to see who is going to be guarding. Who's going to guard Fox? Who are they going to put on him? I can't remember like the past games they played, but I can't.
I think they just switch a lot.
They switch a lot.
Yeah,
you got to.
They're
older. I mean, if you got like,
but like who's the primary matchup is a good question.
Yeah, I don't know who that's going to be. I don't know, but it's going to be fun. That's going to be a fun one. Y'all got any more thoughts about that game?
Chess match is going to be fun with it.
It is, especially with Kerr and Mike Brown knowing each other. That's going to be so much.
Little X factor in that one.
Yeah. So, Zoe, you got Warriors in 6. Jonah, you got Warriors in 7. And I got Kings in 7. This is going to be fun. This is going to really be fun to see how our shit, plays out. Let's see. We're going to move on to, I'm going to stay in the West. 4-5. Suns, Clippers. Zoe, go ahead, start. How you feel about this series, man? What you got?
Get him on his Clippers tirade.
Yeah, get me on my Clippers rant.
Yes. Yes.
This one, even without Paul George, the Clippers, what I've seen, they can play a little bit. It's not a clean sweep by Phoenix at all. But these role players for Clippers, Norman Powell, Terrence Mann, Eric Gordon, if these guys step up, I can see it going 7. But I got the Suns in 6. Maybe even 5, just because that top-heavy team, like, they don't lose with those 4.
They have not. I just never know if this man is ever serious when he makes predictions on TV, but I saw Kendrick Perkins pick the Clippers. I don't ever know if he's serious. He picked the Clippers to beat the Suns, but not
the Clippers are just a little deeper.
Was it Rondo? Rondo did. He was on First Take. I saw that Rondo picked the Clippers.
Names out of hat. You could pull names out the hat, and someone said it, bro.
Yeah, somebody said this crazy shit. Like, and they said it with confidence. I don't even know how to say. I don't even know how you say that shit with confidence.
Which former LeBron teammate?
Exactly.
Right. Exactly. When you got Paul George not playing, how do you say this with confidence?
And you don't. And if he comes back, what do you know? What's he going to be at?
Exactly.
Minute restriction off the bench, moral support. Like, he's not providing anything for this series.
No. They're talking about. There's people talking about the Suns bench. Man, listen. We get to the playoffs, you're gonna be running 8-man rotation. They're gonna have that 5. Then you're gonna have Terrence Ross. What's his name? Craig. Who else will come off the bench? They might go 4.
Might be starting.
They might go 4. They might go 9 deep in the first round, maybe 10. Depends how that shit go because you don't want to. I can see the Suns running these boys at the gym in 5.
It's possible. Man.
It's very possible.
You don't really know.
Possible. Like, I don't understand why
Suns team in a 7-game series.
Bro, let me tell you something. It's hard to do. when you got that man Kevin Durant over there. Hate him, love him. Devin Booker, dude is a bucket, certified bucket. Now you got Chris Paul being your third best player.
Fourth sometimes.
Oh, fourth sometimes. That's so much better than him having to be your second best because that wasn't going to work.
Especially in his condition.
Yeah, that shit wasn't going to work. That shit wasn't going to work.
Chris Paul.
Yeah, that shit wasn't going to work. I think, man, the Suns are starting to get so much hate. It was like the love affair is gone with the Suns. I noticed that on Twitter. People are picking, hating on the Suns and shit, man. Listen, don't nobody want to play that damn team. Let me tell you something. The Lakers wanted that 2-7 because they know for a fact they're not going to have to worry about the Suns until the Western Conference Finals if they make it there. They can. So that's. I'm just gonna get out the way. I'm gonna go with the Suns in 5.
I'll rock with 6. Suns in 6.
Okay.
I mean, it's gonna be tough because the Clippers, for sure, defensive team, play super slow.
Yeah.
Their half court offense is not good.
Awful.
So
just say it. Awful. That shit is atrocious.
I think they take a couple, but I don't know. I just don't feel like the Suns will be going full balls to the wall on this one, like all in, like cashing in all their chips when they can still take it kind of
game by game almost. Yeah.
Because I need people to stop acting like Paul George he's not just somebody. That's a big piece to be missing. That's like the Suns losing Booker for this series. It's like that shit gonna be hard to do. That's Booker. If they lost Booker, that's losing like almost 30 points a game.
Yeah, 20,
them losing Paul
points
George. What is it? When he averaging like 25 a game? Paul George
22, something like that. Yeah.
So and he still can play defense. He can still hoop. People start acting like he can't hoop. The man can hoop. So, but I'm going with Suns in 5, and y'all got Suns in 6.
Yeah,
same thing. It is what it can still end up going 6, but I'm cool with that.
Worst case, you stagger Booker and KD. Let one of them run with the bench.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be straight.
One thing I'm interested to look at from like a schematics perspective is, I think you double Booker because I don't think anyone's stopping KD unless we saw the Celtics be able to do it last year, but look at their personnel.
Yeah, it's totally different.
They had the personnel to do so. I don't think there's many teams in the West, if not a single one, that could take KD consistently out of games. It's just going to be like, oh, he has an off game.
Yeah.
So
you just hope he's going to miss baskets. That's it.
I think we'll see a lot of like what we saw in that Dallas game earlier in the year. It was a Saturday game. I think it was one of KD's first games where they just made Chris Paul make jump shots.
Yeah.
They made Chris Paul make jump shots, be a shooter. Seeing who that, I lean Torrey Craig in that third starting spot because I think he offers a little more spacing.
He does. He can shoot the open jumper when he
needs
to. Kogi's a loose cannon.
Defense.
Yeah,
a Kogi.
But you can unlock him when you need to be. I just don't think he's a guy that people are going to force him to beat them, where they're just going to double off him and force him to take shots. And
for sure,
it should be interesting to see some little nuances like that with the series for sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think, man, I don't know when the Clippers is going to have to like start over because I don't think they're.
It might not be starting over, but this retool, I feel like they just keep kind of doing it
backwards.
Every year too.
And it's backwards. Like they always added some shit they really don't really need, or just it's like a goofy ass fit. But oh well, man. It's gonna be fun.
Ty Lue talking about going.
He leaving?
There was talks to him walking away at the end of the year.
Get the fuck win or lose.
Win or lose, yeah, just some outside basketball stuff. No speculation on this. I'm not going to comment on the situation at all.
Yeah.
I know he had some family health issues over the last year or so.
All right, Jonah said it, y'all. Not me. Hey, after the Wiggins situation, I'm not putting nothing out there.
Oh hell no! Don't become at
no. He said this himself, I believe.
Oh, okay.
It was straight from the source.
Okay.
That's why. Yeah. I think.
Hey, also, I just threw you under the bus. My bad.
He did.
Nah, I saw a clip on Twitter of him talking about it. So, I mean, I look at like the Sean McVay stuff in football. Like, if you've accomplished like a championship or something like that, and you want to live the rest of your life, and you got some stuff going on, okay,
he made money. He hooped, he played, and coached.
Exactly.
And there's so much more time for him to coach. Take your time. Come back.
Oh yeah,
there'll be a spot for you somewhere.
And Sean McVay, I get here because being a football coach, you be in the office like 18 hours a day.
And like Ty Lue, I mean, you're the damn Clippers. You got talent. You can get a good coach to come to LA. If you find a new person.
You got Kawhi. You got Paul George.
It's all
you
hypothetical.
Got an owner who wants to. You want an owner who want to win. So they'll find a coach. It would just suck to see him leave, but
it's been a rocky year with them just in general with Lue because it's such a weird team. They have so many pieces to where you're taking some players.
And that medical staff is
no consistently day-to-day in lineups, and then you have players like Terrence Mann who can get pushed out of the rotation a little bit. I mean, Covington wasn't even playing for a while, who could still be a feasible player on a rotation.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
for sure.
It's tough.
It is real tough, but it is going to be exciting to see. I'm excited for playoffs to start. But on to the West. Not West. East. You see, it's been a long damn day and week already. On to the East. We got the 3-6 with Philly and the Nets. I don't know about y'all. I think it's funny. It's hilarious that Kyrie wanted out of there, and he's not even going to be in the playoffs now. And the Nets didn't even have to be in a play-in.
I think the Nets were,
bro. They lost KD and Kyrie.
We did a playoff preview kind of deal with just looking at where the standings were in one of our earlier episodes, and I remember we talking about how the Nets could still hold that 6th spot over. We're like trying to decide who our contenders and whatnot are.
Oh yeah, we did say
we kind of firmly had the Nets over like Miami and Toronto and all that.
Oh shit! Shout out to you. We did say that, and it happened. I'm actually shocked.
Just thinking of that timeline, like we were steady on that.
But I think one thing is they had a solid record before the trade that kept them afloat.
Yep.
And then
for sure,
all these pieces and like these role player type guys, the Dinwiddies, besides Mikal, who I think is actually going to be a solid piece, maybe a 2, like a number 2 option one day.
Yo, he could be.
He's looking star like
he is
Brooklyn,
but everybody else was kind of they're at least the third guy and below DFS. You know, he's a 3-and-D guy. But they kept it rolling with that squad. Jock Vaughn, he did a solid job over there too, right?
Solid job to Jock Vaughn. Like he's
seen some shit.
He did his thing, bro.
Brownsville, yeah,
he did his thing. Like Jock Vaughn was really coaching his ass off over there, bro. And that has to be a headache of a year this past season, bro. Like man, and you're gonna be in the playoffs, but the problem is you gotta go against this man in Philly, Embiid.
It's a quick 5 for Philly, and they take it a break.
Yeah, I think so. This was probably the best possible matchup for the Sixers in the first round. Them dudes right there. They got the Nets. The Nets can fuck around and win one because somebody can get hot for that team out of nowhere. And then you looking like
Dinwiddie be wilding out of nowhere for no damn reason.
You got Dinwiddie go off. Bridges can go off. Cam can fuck around, play that game, and go off. Like you,
we talk about fuck around and just play,
right?
right.
Like he fuck around, play, and score 50, and they gonna win that game. So it's like, but it's gonna be quick shit with Philly. That shit fuck around gonna be one. That's gonna be the NBA TV playoff series. Ain't nobody gonna watch that shit. You know, like Toronto is always on NBA TV because they know ain't nobody watching that shit. They're never on TNT in the playoffs.
They're really
always
not.
NBA TV.
Doing them dirty.
That's what this Philly and Nets
money.
series is going to be. No one's going to watch that. Philly versus the Nets. Why? Why are you watching that? If you're not,
they'll watch. Fan, you're
not going to be locked in. You're going to watch. We're going to watch. We like ball, but we're not going to be locked in. Like
I'm not going to be sitting there watching like every game of the series.
That's not that series. Now, since we all agree on that, we can just move on from that shit. The series is that Cavs-Knicks series, that 4-5. I've been seeing a lot of different takes over Twitter. I've been trying to see the mood because we knew this 4-5 was the lot. It's been a lot for a couple of weeks now.
They've been locked in for
So I've been trying to see the temperature, how people feel. Like at one point, it seemed like it was heavy Cavs, and it was like heavy Knicks. Now I'm starting. I don't know where people are going. Which way are y'all going? Which way y'all leaning?
Cavs.
Right. I'm rolling with the Cavs right now.
Cavs. Y'all, Jonah, you look real confident in that Cavs pick too.
I like the Cavs, man.
He said Cavs, so Cavs.
I like the Cavs, man. I really like the Donovan trade.
Yeah.
I really like Mobley.
They're a fun fucking team.
Really like Garland.
Yeah.
So, I just trust them more. I mean, I think the Julius
is big. Yeah.
The Julius injury of him coming back should be interesting. Coming back from that ankle injury.
Yep.
For sure trust Brunson a lot, but
definitely trust him.
He's
looking at kind of those tertiary options like RJ. What are you going to get from Mobley and Allen? Things like that are going to be really key. I think like the star power, I'm not worried about at all. Donovan's going to do his thing.
Donovan going to fuck around and have like 3 50-point games this series.
Yo,
you know how he gets down in the playoff. You know how he gets down.
Yeah, Donovan was different.
He's going to go off. He gonna
one thing I will say about Donovan Mitchell, that man going to show up. I think it's for this series. It's fun for Cleveland because they're not in the play-in. They're in the playoffs without LeBron. That's big for this franchise, big for that city, because it's like Bron here, we're in the playoffs. Bron leave, we get the first pick in the draft. Bron come back, we win. He leave, we suck again. Now we got to make a trade, which they got Diamond. So
it's fun to see them have some organic growth with that.
Yes, you got Mobley. I will say, I don't know how y'all feel, but I will say Cavs fans might have too much dip on their damn chip. I'm seeing them say Mobley going to win Defensive Player of the Year. I don't know what they own. I'm saying
I think that's because some early votes had him, so people are wilding out.
Yeah. I've seen Cavs fans.
Hey, every fan base has some homers.
They do now. I will say
just the larger ones are more louder.
Cleveland sport fans are definitely homers. We just don't know because they don't win.
Make my timeline.
Yeah, like, they don't really win nothing. So it's like no one really know. But I know some Cleveland sport fans, and they can be ridiculous. But I think I'm leaning towards Cavs 2 and 6.
That's where I'm at as well.
Yeah.
Cavs and 6.
Cavs and 6.
For sure.
Trust. Randall in the playoffs. Let's see how it goes.
But like Jonah said, the ankle, I forgot
might turn
about
on the fans.
My fault,
too. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I forgot. Sure. I don't know how long he was out.
Couple weeks, I want to say.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like, I've been watching basketball, but
we knew where they were at. So
ever since baseball started, it was just like I've been watching baseball, just waiting for the playoffs to start.
Like, we're getting Knicks Cavs.
Yeah, it's like we knew. It was like
run up the score. Let's watch it. Let's enjoy it. But it's whatever.
Cavs and 6. So we all going Cavs and 6.
Cavs and 6.
Yeah, I think that not Mobley. Garland and Donovan in the backcourt. That's a lot, bro.
He got injured on the 29th of March, so
damn.
That was
damn. So
he has an injury update segment.
He basically don't have no rhythm going into the playoffs. He ain't played no games. That's tough.
And he's so confusing because, like, you'll talk to Knicks fans, and I mean, it's already crazy.
Let me tell you something. I don't talk to Knicks fans because they don't know. They be all over the goddamn place.
I mean, I don't blame him with Randall, though. I don't blame him with Randall because, like, he had the game against us where he went for like 50 plus or whatever, and then he'll have another game. Like, consistency is just crazy with him.
No, he is all over the place.
Or some games he'll have a really good stat sheet, and you watch him play, it's like he ain't playing all like that.
Listen, let me tell you something. I need Donovan Mitchell to go get busy so we can get the same shit we got when Ice Trey was lighting up MSG. Was that 2 years ago now? 2 years ago?
COVID year.
2 years?
2 or 3.
COVID year, yeah.
The year after the bubble, right? Yes.
Correct.
Yes. I need, that's going to be, listen, Knicks in the playoffs, win or lose, the content is going to be glorious. Listen.
Give me all the street talk videos.
Oh, my God. This is about to be, they're going to hate this man Donovan Mitchell. He's going to light their ass up. He's going to light them up.
It's just funny because, like, last summer, everyone was like, oh, Donovan's going to the Knicks. Everyone thought it was a wrap. He thought he was going there. Now to face them first round. And
that's even better. Wasn't it somebody the Knicks did not want to part ways with to get Mitchell? Wasn't it? I don't want to say.
Jay?
Yeah,
I don't know if that was a like.
Yo,
I don't know if that was an organizational thing or just a fan thing. It's hard to decide.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't want anyone to like spread. I don't want to like say the wrong thing because you say something wrong on a platform, they're gonna come at your ass hard with it. I don't want to say the wrong thing about that. But if that is true, that the Knicks didn't want to trade R.J. Barrett to get Donovan Mitchell, y'all finna lose to the player y'all should have traded for him. I really do think the Knicks is going to win this. It's going not Knicks. The Cavs is going to win this. It's going to be fun. But Cavs in 6, the clean sweep for us. I don't see the Knicks winning this. No way, no how. I feel like
we'll take a lot by Tibbs.
I feel like it's easy to you can beat a Tibbs team in a series because the way they do shit, and you got the small guard and Brunson, and then you got Randall who ain't played in almost a month by the time they play. So it is what it is at that point. I ain't got too many more thoughts about that game. We could talk about. Oh yeah, we got the other play-ins tomorrow night with the Bulls and the Raptors. Y'all think the Bulls? Who y'all got winning that game? The Bulls or the Raptors?
It's gonna be nasty.
Ugly.
Yeah, I've been going back.
I thought it's gonna be an ugly ass game.
Like if I don't tune into it and I got something else going on, so be it.
Well, see, look, I'm taking me and Raina going to the Cubs game tomorrow. It's gonna be our first time in the bleachers, so I don't know. I know I'm gonna be somewhere tomorrow evening because the Cubs game is a 1:20 game, and I think the Bulls come on at 6 or something.
Yeah, 6:30.
So we probably be somewhere. Nice. We probably catch it or something, but I'm not really looking forward to it. Like, it's hard to go from like having expectations for your team and now you're playing as a 10th seed. It's just hard.
Even
like
with
you make
the
the
injury
climb
stuff,
and then you face the Bucks.
Yeah, like you win.
Exactly.
I'm gonna get the Bucks in the first round.
At the end of this shit, you still take an L. We should have lost to Dallas. Should have lost out.
It's just
we can't lose well. We can't lose
good
enough.
We don't know what to do. We can't do shit right with the Bulls. I don't understand, but I think shit. And
you want to talk?
How about tonight?
I was about to say you want to talk Boston. Oh, go ahead.
Hold on, real quick. I've never seen a SPO team get outplayed and kind of outcoached from beginning to end. I've never seen that.
It was bad.
Absolutely shocked
bad.
That happened. Like, for me, it's like I believe in SPO so much. Like, I'm so shocked that happened to the Hawks.
That's the big thing to me. The Hawks.
The damn Hawks.
Of all teams in a playoff atmosphere.
Yes.
The Hawks.
The damn Hawks. And they ran through the Hawks last year in the playoffs. They played them in the regular playoffs last year. And they beat the shit out of the damn Hawks. Like, I don't know.
Trey was in hell.
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Trey was in hell that series.
Oh, yeah. He was. He was in hell.
Yeah.
Bro, they had that man. They had that man all over the place. Yeah,
It was kind of a nightmare matchup for him last year.
It was. Tonight,
I mean, he's got to go play the damn Celtics now, but
the Heat,
GG's.
the Heat biggest problem finally came to a head tonight. They don't have no bucket getters, man.
Nah. And you know that. I mean, we know that.
Yeah,
Bulls fans with Jimmy. He's not a number one scoring option.
No, he's not. And I don't think.
And that team is really. I mean, Hero, is he your number one scoring option?
If he is, good luck. You ain't winning no damn championship.
But shout out to Kyle Lowry tonight. He put up some numbers out of no A.
Is this Kyle Lowry's last game as a Heat?
Yeah, get him out of there. Yo, get him out of there. It just doesn't fit. He's not Heat culture.
No,
Heat culture,
They
man.
tried. They tried with that, but
I saw a quote that said they thought they were getting playoff, Toronto Lowry. I was like, what have you been watching?
Man,
bro, his last year with Toronto, he wasn't even that.
It was like, yeah, just get
people
him
were
out.
mad. Laker fans was mad the Lakers did not trade for Kyle Lowry.
Nah,
that year,
the
Lakers fans just be mad.
Yeah, Laker fans are just
they find a reason.
Yeah, they always find a reason. But who? So yeah, the Hawks get Boston, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we can talk that. Where we at? We had an hour. We ain't gonna hold y'all long because I got to get up. We all got to get up. Shit. Who y'all got? Boston or the Hawks? Is it a sweep? Is it a sweep or is it a gentleman's
give him
sweep?
5 to be.
Yeah, I give
nice.
him 1. Yeah, exactly.
Give him 1 because Trey can get busy and head home and win 1. I give
Trey
you that.
can get busy.
But
I like the style of play Atlanta, still plays with.
Yeah.
DeJounte gonna handle it. He gonna get his buckets.
Yeah.
Clint, big ass. I'm just a Clint Capella fan.
Bro, had like 3 points and 21 rebounds today.
He does his job.
That's what just does his job.
He
Go out there.
does his job. That was so dumb when the Rockets should have never traded him. That was working.
Humble.
They had Rocco running the 5.
So well. That was working so well. And then you got PJ Tucker being your fucking center.
Robert Covington running the 5.
Come on, man. That was dumb. That was so dumb. But yeah, I thought we all agree there. Oh shit. Lakers and Grizzlies. Who y'all got in that series?
It's too fresh. I need to think on that for a minute.
Okay.
Because some of those matchups are going to be problems.
I'm going to change my mind like every game, I feel like.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we're going to see Triple J against AD, and one day it's going to be, AD looks like that man again. And then Triple J's going to be like, nah, I'm Defensive Player of the Year.
Come out of nowhere, get 10 blocks in a game.
Right. Do the Lakers have to win in 6?
It's going to be 6 or 7.
But do they have to? You think this Lakers team can win a game 7 because they got Bron? Or
gosh.
do you think this is a tall task for this team to win in Memphis in a game 7?
AD's rim protection better be there.
Oh yeah, because Ja's gonna be like a goddamn menace,
launching himself.
Hey, Ja gonna end up hurting himself.
Yeah.
Watch.
No, yeah, that's the one thing I fear about Ja, because look at Wade thicker than him, and he fell on the ground all the time, and that kind of shortened his career a little bit with injuries.
It's like a Westbrook play style with a Bones Highland frame.
Yo, I don't want to say it, but D Rose, just that type of point guard, that athleticism. He's got to start.
You got to learn not to fall.
Not to fall, body control.
Yeah, like
when to jump like that.
Yeah,
just
like
things he's got to learn.
Do that shit all the time. Like, you're not a rookie no more. Like, you can't. You got to be smart. You try to win a championship, you got to be smart. You can't be falling on the ground like that all goddamn time.
The difference between SGA drives and Ja drives.
That's why you need. That's why you. Listen here, kids. This is why you need a midi.
Get the old man game.
You cannot always be 3 or dunk. 3 or dunk, because come to playoffs, you can't just do that shit all game. You got to have a midi.
Jump stop, pump fake.
Yep.
Ja does have a little good floater in his bag, though.
He does. His jumper,
finish.
His 3 is like a set jumper. It's so ugly.
It's ugly right now.
Yeah, he got some more work to do, but
it's like a even more broken Halliburton almost. It's just like a Halliburton if he brought his hands down.
Yeah, he has all the wind up. Yeah, the wind up on the shot.
Okay,
in the weight room, kid.
I know it's fresh, but we got to give a listener something. The first look, wherever comes to your mind first, Memphis or the Lakers? Who you got? How many games? We got to give them something because we're not going to be back on, and they already played a game, I believe.
That's
true.
They'll
play.
Who y'all got?
Lakers in 6.
Lakers in 6, though. Jonah, who you got?
I'll go Memphis in 7.
Lakers in 6 for me too. I got Lakers in 6. Is that
Jonah? Jonah just always gonna be outnumbered.
Is that some Bron fanboy in me?
I was about to say on these Bron matchups, Jonah, you just gonna be outnumbered, bro.
Yeah,
this is true.
I'm gonna pick LeBron James every time in the series.
Okay, that's where I won't.
I mean, the only team I want, maybe the Suns. The Suns is the only squad.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's kind of hard getting to the point where when it's
when KD's involved, like that shit's just different. I can't.
Yeah,
especially at LeBron's point in his career now, like
you can't blindly support.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
Tonight scared me with the Lakers. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, they are. Man, let me tell you something. They are bad. They're not. The coaching is bad. It's
hot or cold.
Yeah, it's very hot or cold. Like I feel like Bron and AD really gonna have to be historic this run to actually win this shit if they want to win it.
AD's felt like the X factor this whole time to me.
Who?
Like even in tonight's game,
AD.
I knew AD was going to be the X factor to it. I mean, it really didn't end up being that way, but like still, you saw them sending so many doubles at him, and when they could get him flustered and force other people to put up shots, you can live with that.
You see, even at the end, like in the overtime, you see that high ass pass LeBron passed to AD. Like that's how that shows you right there how important he really is. Like he gonna
one
get
of
this
one.
shit.
Like there's only like they said, there's only so many people gonna go up there and get that pass.
Yes, he's either gonna score or he's gonna get fouled or gonna be and ones. That's all that's gonna happen. They had no other choice in that situation, but they are. AD is definitely the X factor because Bron gonna be Bron.
It's gonna be interesting to see who matches up with AD because I for sure know it's not gonna be Triple J. They're gonna put him off ball.
Yeah.
The thing that's
let him help. Yeah.
The one thing that's going to really kill Memphis is
they love him in that low roamer.
Mm-hmm.
Injuries for sure.
Because who's backing up Triple J?
Xavier Tillman.
Xavier,
barbecue chicken.
Like he can. He's almost been more in like. I mean, you're not going to replicate Triple J's defense, but. I mean, Tillman's probably more in the Adams role than anything, but still, it's not what Adams was doing.
Yeah, you lose Clark, you lose Adams. Did they have another injury or just those two? That's still big. Clark is so big for them. That's a big injury. On. Yeah, he is
slept on.
And they paid him this offseason. He had a great playoff last year. He had a really good playoffs.
Offensive rebound god.
Mm-hmm. What else? Oh, who y'all got between Pelicans and OKC?
I'm hoping the Pelicans pull this one out.
Pelicans should, but
they
CJ and Valanciunas were not good when they played us, so I look to them. Brandon Ingram's been doing his thing. They need CJ to step up.
Yeah, CJ he's been not.
It's
CJ.
Been up and down. Yeah, it's a different CJ.
Yeah, he ain't. Is he in his feelings? Because I don't know if that was really what happened between Draymond. Draymond really calling him a bitch. Was he talking to him? Remember that game?
I'm running out of Draymond antic. Like I can't track it.
Like what the fuck? But anything else y'all want to touch on before we get up out of here? It's gonna be
it'll be fun to get some little mid-series chats going once we come back.
Absolutely. Before we do get out of here, the WNBA draft was on Monday. It was a fun draft. Shout out to Aaliyah Boston going number 1. Who number 2? Diamond Miller she's going to the Lynx. That's a good pickup for y'all. Straight up good pick.
That'll be fun.
I forgot the young lady name that went to the Chicago Sky. I forget her name. God damn. She's from Virginia Tech, though. Damn, what's her name?
It was like a later pick, wasn't it?
She got like the Alicia Keys little thing like on the side. I can't think of her name. But anyway.
The Alicia Keys thing.
One thing, I feel bad for the women's basketball because they finish the tournament, they go to the draft, they got to report to training camp in like 3 weeks.
And you don't even know if you're making the team.
Right. The fucking season starting in May.
That's the thing. That's is crazy.
They still in school.
If you want to put it in perspective compared to the NBA, like a late first round pick in the WNBA draft is going to be like, what, 10th, 12th pick around there, where in the NBA it'd be 25, 30. Yep. Like, you can be a top 10 player in your class and still not make your team, which is crazy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. WNBA, of course, they're going to need, the people to do it, the money, but it's time to have more teams now.
Yeah.
It's starting to be too many. Because what we're going to happen now, Zoe, when we were talking about the super teams going to fuck around and start happening now because all these girls are getting good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to fucking happen. Like,
hey, just like the talent pool's getting better for the guys, the talent pool's getting better for the women as well.
Yeah, exactly. If they don't be careful, it will turn out that way if you don't start getting more teams because you could just pile up.
And then we got this class coming in next year with Caitlin, Paige, Haley, Brink from Stanford, Angel Reese too.
Oh man,
is she gonna actually stay one more? Is she gonna sophomore?
I don't know. We'll see.
Yo, they were talking about graduate years now with these NIL bags.
I saw one misleading ass thing about Aaliyah talking about her salary is less than what her NIL was. I'm like, it's not like these sponsors are running away from her.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
especially if it's like a local thing. Like,
yeah.
They're gonna support you still.
Absolutely.
It'll definitely put them in a better direction with the NIL stuff, though. For them to that rookie contract isn't as low for those players.
Yeah. Oh,
like my Lynx draft was good.
It was good for you.
I hope Bria Beal makes the team.
Yeah, that's what the fuck.
Damn, like
Zion, real quick.
Oh,
I feel with the mental aspect. The man said he's not gonna come back until he's ready. He actually said his mental is not when his injury. He not over it. So I don't know what you do. You can't force nobody. Nowadays, you can't do that.
It's hard. It's hard. Like, as a player, when you are as explosive as Zion, you're landing on that body every time. Yep. Pause.
Had to.
Like, it's gonna be in your head that something might not be right. I might land this time and it's fucked all over again.
Like, I get it. No, I know. I've been telling both of y'all since the beginning. This man needs to lose weight.
Everybody.
It's just like
everybody saying that.
He needs to keep losing more and more. Like, I don't know what the hell is happening. I understand sometimes you have a bigger build, but he needs to slim down some. Like, because the man is going to take over the league if he just stay healthy.
Yo, him and Zion, or him and Luka, they need to get on the same plan together this summer.
Yeah, they do.
Everybody need to drop 20 to 25.
It's crazy.
He can't because that Pelican squad, they've done a great job in building that team. They just need to stay healthy. That's it. And we saw it at the beginning of the season. We saw what the Pelicans can be. We saw it. Like, Zion gets on the court, bro. He is getting 30 points. And not like shooting 30 times. He's going to be efficient with it.
Efficient.
Like, he going to be.
Every time.
Every time. He going to be efficient.
I'm going to get you 25 points on 14 shots. Yes. I'm going to get you 7 boards and 5 assists.
Yes. Every time.
Man.
Without fail. But I hope he gets it right. Take your time, young man. Don't even try to. I don't want nobody to try to rush him back. Yeah, we'll get to a point. It's like, all right, now, what the hell is happening?
To see what the direction of the team is this offseason, because I think they do got to make some changes.
Yeah, I think it's
tricky.
I do think it's time to move on from Big Val. It's time. It's time to move on from him. I don't think he fits on that team no more. I think this should be the last year. I don't even know what his contract is, but I think it's time for him to move on from him. But
honestly, if Zion healthy, you can run him at the 5, so I get it.
Yeah, for sure. So it's like,
hey, send Big Val to Chicago. Let's go. Nah, just me.
Vucevic
No,
2.0.
no,
Bruh.
no,
You need
man.
somebody to play some defense.
No,
Shit.
man, no.
Throw your hands up. Do something.
I mean,
No,
Val can take
man.
up space, but that's
I
about
don't
it.
even want to think about the offseason yet, but this shit gonna be ugly for a lot of teams.
Man. A lot of teams got questions.
Oh,
And playoffs only gonna expose it even more.
yes, absolutely.
That's how it is.
Anything else we get up out of here?
Nah, I was thinking player of the week, but that week was too wild. So
Too
let's just go
wild,
ahead.
and I'm already tired. I didn't even think of a damn player of the week, honestly. I knew this was going to be enough shit right here to talk about.
Yo, to be honest, I was going to roll with UD. I have my little notes here from these players.
Shout out to UD.
Yeah, shout out to him, man.
Exactly.
That man from Florida went to Florida and played in Miami. What the fuck,
Just
bro?
flowers. Just flowers for that man.
The whole state on his back.
The whole state. But, man, it's been real, man. Y'all know the deal. Y'all know the drill. Y'all know the rundown. You know, subscribe to us, like on YouTube. Subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google. Leave 5 stars, review for us. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us Uncommon Commentators on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok in these social media streets. Till next Wednesday. Oh, enjoy good basketball the rest of the day. Till next time. Peace.